In this video, I wanted to answer the question, is it expensive to develop your systems and processes for your organization? And part two of that is the Business Systems Accelerator, our course here at Systemology, too expensive? Now, there's 3 points that I'm going to touch on this. And firstly, it's important to let you know that I am biased. I've seen businesses, hundreds of them, what they look like before they get systems in place, and then what they look like after systems are in place. And there really is no comparison. It is a night and day difference. Once you get a systems culture developed, your business will start to take off like a rocket. And all businesses, should they want to move past key person dependency, if they want to get the business owner out of the day-to-day operations, they're going to need to get systems and processes in place. Now, because I've seen this so many times and the impact that it can have around making them more efficient, more profitable, reducing waste, improving the overall culture of a business, that's why I am so passionate about business systems. I see it as the single biggest leverage point in small business. Now, even with that aside, that's why I go above and beyond, and it's my calling to bring this to business owners because I know the impact that it can have. Even with that aside, people still wonder whether or not it makes sense to invest in business systems, things like the Business Systems Accelerator. And firstly, I want to get you to think of this a different way. Think about all of the problems that are going on in your business. Is it that you don't have enough leads at the moment? Is it that maybe your conversion isn't where you would like it to be? Maybe you've got challenges around delivering the product or service or scaling your operations. Step number one in here is to start to think about what are the challenges that you've got going on in the business. Now, if you can then start to quantify that loss and really get down to the point where you say, what is it costing you by not having good leads and lead systems installed in your business? What is it costing you to have poor conversion rate and you're losing potential sales after you've generated a lead? What is it costing you by having mistakes happen in the delivery of your products and services? If you can clearly identify that and break it down to a monetary value and then multiply that out over the course of a year. How much is it costing you to have team members make mistakes when it comes to delivery that causes double work and you having to check things or loss of certain resources and inputs into the development of your products and services? I can tell you now, if you multiply that out and you understand the true cost, then the investment in the Business Systems Accelerator is just a drop in the bucket. That's not to mention all of the opportunity cost that opens up when you free up key team members and give them more space to see opportunities and take advantage of that. Now, again, even if we were to move that aside, I want to give you one last point to ponder as you start to think, is the idea of systems development expensive? And that is that, do you take out business insurance? That's my question for you. If you take out business insurance, ask yourself, why do you take out business insurance? Now, insurance is a premium that you will pay that you only exercise and get value for should something go wrong, and then you need to call on your insurance like that. I hope something went wrong. I knocked a spoon out of a cup there. But if something goes wrong and then you need to call on that insurance, that's when it has the real benefit. Now, I see the development of business systems like a form of insurance against something that happens in business that can be really quite catastrophic. As in, what happens when a team member gets sick or a new job, or they need to step back from the business for whatever reason, and all of that great IP that's stored in their brain, the way that they do things, what happens when they can't come into work and that walks out the door? Getting business systems and processes in place is a form of insurance against that. You're extracting that and getting it into a central location that the team can tap into. So even if your best team members are not accessing the systems and the processes every single day because they know how to do the thing, by extracting it out and getting that knowledge stored in a central location, you're taking out insurance against that horrible scenario where a team member might have to leave or something goes wrong. And it will cost you so much more than the investment into the Business Systems Accelerator and building up those systems and processes. It will be infinitely less to take out the insurance early. It's like most people think about insurance when it's too late, after the business is burnt down or the accident has happened, and then they say, oh, I wish I took out insurance. The time to take out insurance is upfront before the accident happens. If you just think about business systems as a form of business insurance, the investment that you make will pay significantly larger dividends and rewards than that initial upfront to get started. So hopefully that's enough to inspire you and get you started on building your own systems and processes.